Hey, welcome to the big show. This is a film we're going to be watching on the hypochondrial region of the human body. And Harvey over here has the $5 bag of popcorn. Little guy is just sitting here trying to behave himself. So let's turn down the lights and roll the film. Remember, as we're watching this, the hypochondrial region is not an organ of the body specifically. It's a region. And we'll go into all that as the film goes on. But just sit back and try to enjoy this and see what happens, see what develops. Thanks. Give me some of that popcorn. I mean it. I had one of these games when I was a kid. Maybe you did too. This game is a little bit different because we've managed to put in the hypochondriac region of the body. And you'll notice that it's an area that is behind and under this cartilage area of the rib cage. It includes the liver on one side and the spleen on the other. And so it's just one of the various regions of that whole abdominopelvic area, along with the epigastric, the lumbar region, the umbilical, the inguinal, and the hypogastric. But it's clear at the top of that whole list of regions. And that's what we're going to look at today. And let's go ahead and take a look at the word itself, all right?
The prefix for the word hypochondriac is hypo, which we know means under. The combining form is chondrio, which is a reference to cartilage. And the end of the word, the suffix IAC, means pertaining to. So we have something that is underneath the cartilage, in this case the cartilage of the rib cage. Hippocrates coined the phrase hypochondriac in about 400 BC and used it in what in his day would have been a purely medical sense. He tells us in his aphorisms, "When the hypochondriac region is affected with meteorism and borborygmy, should pain of the loins supervene, the bowels get into a loose and watery state, unless there be an eruption of flatus or a copious evacuation of urine. These things occur in fevers." Not much time would pass before the hypochondriac region would be blamed for a wide variety of problems. Robert Burton, in his 1621 work, Anatomy of Melancholy, faults the black bile in the hypochondria with these symptoms: wind, rumbling in the guts, bellyache, heat in the bowels, convulsions, crudities, short wind, sour and sharp belching, cold sweat, pain in the left side, suffocation, palpitation, heaviness of the heart, singing in the ears, much spittle, moist, or in the mind, fearful, sad, suspicious, discontent, anxiety, lascivious by reason of much wind, troublesome dreams, affected by fits.
That's all, folks.
In the 1880s, the American neurologist George Beard confined the term hypochondriasis to cases with a definite delusion of physical disease originating in exhaustion or abuse to the brain, stomach, and genitalia. Our final stop in history is with Sigmund Freud in 1914, who discussed hypochondriasis in his book On Narcissism. Freud tended to see people who were obsessed with the idea that they were sick as being self-centered narcissists, but in a negative way. In fact, Freud considered a person who is a hypochondriac as having a kind of paranoia about their own bodies.
So there you have it. Within the space of 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Count them. We managed to cover the history of the hypochondriac region from a region of the body all the way down to 2,400 years later, where we call it hypochondriasis, and it's a mental abnormality. So, it's been a long trip. Hope it hasn't been too long for you, and I hope you got something out of it. Have a great day. Thanks. Okay, now what have you got? I still didn't get any popcorn. Give me some popcorn, I mean it.